Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Here I said I was going to go live before the noon hour. Oh, my goodness gracious. You ever get just caught up in something and you're like, "Oh my gosh, look at the time." That's what just happened just now. So, here we are though. It's Friday. Friday. Talk to me in the comment section as you see my live. Share this into the group here. And we can go from there. All right. Okay, friends, I should actually check something before I put my iPad down just to double check because I checked some other things and I forgot to check this one thing. I need to see if the tuxedo is still available. Important stuff here, you guys. Important stuff. So, what's on the agenda for the weekend? I would like to know in the comment section. Who tuxedo is still there. Okay. Let me know what you got planned for this weekend, you guys. Um, we're going to be heading to our camper today, after the kids get out of school. So, hey, Jessica, thanks for hopping on. We're going to be hopping down to the camper because that's what we do. So fun. And we so look forward to this time. Although I don't do much yard work because I'm actually pretty allergic. Everybody's allergic to yard work, I bet. No, maybe you love it, but I'm literally like I can't mow the grass. I will break out in hives everywhere. The pollen and the grass, like I cannot mow. There's Stacia's confession for your Friday. So, and weeds are kind of the same. Like unless I'm like fully garbed up, I can do a little bit of weeding. But I can only do a certain point because then I just start having like an allergy attack. It's really kind of crazy. Hey, Linda. So fun story. So I grew up in Montana and our yard in Montana was kind of interesting. I don't know how much yard we had, but I think we had about an acre that we had to mow. And then we had a back, but there was a cliff, if you will, that led down to a wooded area that we walked right to the Yellowstone River that ran kind of in our backyard. Basically, it was super fun. I loved it. I grew up just outside. All summer long outside as a kid in my backyard and in next to the Yellowstone River. We were never allowed to swim in it because the Yellowstone River has like massive undercurrents that my parents always scared the bejesus out of me and always said never ever ever swim in the river right outside our outside like next to our house. So I would always go there and I would just wade my feet in it because I'm like, okay, I'll just wade the feet in there, and all the things. But like when it came to the age where I could mow the yard, I have to put on my glasses to read the comments. When it came the age to mow the yard, I was kind of excited because we had a riding lawnmower. Because I mean, we had enough yard where you had to get a riding lawnmower because it was just that much. Um, yeah, so you're allergic to grass and trees, etc., etc. I hear you, Linda. Um, I was so excited to mow the yard when it was finally my turn to do it because I could do the riding lawnmower. I did one lap in the yard and I stopped and I walked inside my house and my mother looked at me and she's like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh my goodness, Stacia, just go and lie down and take a nap and take some Benadryl." Because I was full of hives everywhere and having like a massive allergy attack. And that was a moment my parents were like, she's helpless. She is helpless. She cannot do any yard work with us. And it was funny. And there was another moment where we were cutting down some trees and tree limbs and things like that. I tried to help with that. Like, listen, I tried to help. But again, I broke out in massive hives everywhere. So when I married Greg, I told him, I'm like, I can't help you mow the lawn. I can maybe do some weeding to a point, but you know, he never believes me. And then my mom's like, "Oh no, listen, she seriously is allergic to all of the things." So Anywho's, we have a really small area in the back of our camper. It's pretty small. I can weed that. But I'm gonna be putting my sweatshirt, my long sleeves on. I can weed a little bit of that and be okay. But so yeah, so we have to do a little bit of yard work. So I wasn't joking when I'm allergic to yard work. I really am. I can move the rock and the landscaping and stuff like that. Like, but oh yes, it's fun times. Fun times. It's a real deal being allergic to yard work, right? Well, anywho's, but okay. Now that I blabbed enough, hopefully you guys are hopping on or catching this on the replay. Let me know you're with me today. All right, we're gonna talk about a few things to Sparkle Box because that ends tomorrow. You guys, tomorrow's the very last day to sign up to be a Sparkle Box subscriber, and I have yet to tell you guys or talk on a live on what you get if you become a premium Sparkle Box subscriber. Okay, you might want to hear it. And then I do want to tell you that I have the daisy earrings to show you that I did not get a chance to show you yesterday because I forgot to grab them before the live. So let's do that first. And then, of course, listen, did you catch the live yesterday? I talked about the $400 that I want to give to you just for pulling together a last minute party link to close out by Wednesday. And it's as simple as that. You pull in $400 in net orders. I'm going to give you $400 in free jewelry. On top of your hostess thank you, on top of half off items you get as a hostess, and whatever style drops you want, you're going to get $400 in free credit. So I don't care how you get the $400 in free credit. Maybe you get the $400, sorry, in orders. Maybe you snag some of your 5 best friends or whatever that want to go shopping this weekend and shop our incredible special and our sale, our buy 2 get half off, 4 at half off. You snag some orders, or say if you want to order something, if you know you are placing an order this week and you're like, okay, maybe I want to do it on my own link, and then snag a couple other people that order on your link, you may end up with that mark, and then I'm going to gift you $400 in free jewelry. Simple as that, okay? So, and great way to give your friends an opportunity to shop our incredible sale, snag our last chance items, snag the items that are on the sale price, okay? And all of that. So, the daisy earrings. These earrings are now on a summer sale discount. And look really closely. You have a crystal right there, and then there's a crystal on these ones on the bottom. These, and they have some movement, okay? Um, they're super fun and super adorable for the summer. Okay. Like, yeah, I may have not talked about these daisy earrings before, but at my vendor event that I did, whatever weekend that was, they sold off my table because somebody's like, I have to have those to go with this sundress that I have and all of the things. And this is what I talk about when it comes to the summer months and it's hot. You may not want to put a necklace on, but you're going to want to make sure that you have cute earrings in, whether they be drop earrings, hoops, or a stud, right? A stud with personality. Okay, not just your basics. You got to have a stud with a personality if you're not doing a necklace. That's my words of advice as your stylist. And these are so incredibly fun. So let me put one in for you. I did silver today with a pop of color with my Cascade bracelet. Do you love that? I do. And I do have to point out, this top, I have shorts on. I got this top at Target. It's just a tank top. And it's not like you're just basic tank top. You know, it's kind of got a little bit of a razorback on it. But it's my favorite style of tank top is a razorback, and just something real simple. And this is gray. Yes. Did I buy it in other colors? I sure did. Do I have last season's colors? Yes. This is something I always look for when I look for clothing. It was $8 at Target. Okay. I don't, I go for the inexpensive items and the somewhat, plain items because I'm going to jazz that up with jewelry. And the high neck tank tops are one of my favorite things to do in the summer because I can either do a statement earring like the daisy, right? I could add a drop style necklace or a pendant necklace, or I've layered two viper necklaces. Gray and silver are fantastic, but I will tell you this, it disappears a little bit, doesn't it? Like maybe you didn't even notice I had two silver viper necklaces on, but really I was pulling things in with my hoops, right? But how fabulous are these? And these are fantastic for that spring, summer dress that you may have, the floral dress that you have sitting in your closet that you're going to wear to whatever bridal shower, baby shower, summer picnic, potluck, whatever you call it. Um, Maybe you need these for your jewelry box to have on hand this summer. They're extremely lightweight. So honestly, you're going to forget that you have them on, but the people looking at you, they're not going to forget you have them on because they are going to be noticed. See how fabulous those are? And honestly, I am loving the gray and the gold because you can see it, right? The gold is going to shine out on your grays. Have you considered that before? Or do you always gravitate towards the silver with the gray? I want to know. There's nothing wrong with doing the monochromatic because that's exactly what I did today, right? But putting that pop of gold with your gray is really fantastic. So I highly recommend these earrings. They are discounted. They are dropped in price down to $54. But remember what I told you yesterday, or maybe you didn't catch my live yesterday, and that's okay. That's all right, you guys. If you didn't catch my live yesterday, what I was pointing out was that um you can get this at half off. Okay? You can snag these for half off the discounted price. So, for example, say you add a couple low cost items to your cart. I'm just going to show these since they are sitting right here. Maybe you add impression earrings and you add the infinite earrings to your cart. And then you go and you add the discounted $54 daisy earrings to your cart. You're going to get half off the $54 price point. Just because they're discounted does not mean they can't be applied for the half off spot. Did you hear that? So you could snag these half off 54 if they're your higher price items. So like I said, put a couple low cost items in your cart, add your daisies, they're going to go in at half price. Or add your daisy earrings first so you don't forget, and then go search and add a couple lower cost items, and your daisy earrings are going to naturally move into that half off spot. And then while you're there, add in that Sierra necklace before she's gone, because you're getting two of them and you're going to get half off the 70 something price. I don't remember, 70, 78? I don't know. You're going to get half off that price at that sale discount. You're half off the sale price. Sometimes I'm like, y'all are crazy for doing that. And then when you're looking at your checkout screen, add your Carefree bracelet for $30. You can get this for $30 with any price, any item. So you could add just your daisy if you wanted to and get this for get this for 30. You could add just your infinite earrings and get that for 30. So you definitely have options. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to leave this one earring in just so you guys can look at it and imagine yourselves wearing it. Our $60 special is just mind-blowing that they have running right now. And that's another thing that you can share with your friends just by scoring a link in your name. We can do a messenger party if you wanted to. Heck, I'm probably available to do a Zoom party. Gosh, should we bring those back? If you're not local to me and you want to do a Zoom party, a party on Zoom, where you and I can talk with your friends and I can show them a bunch of jewelry and we can get some feedback and we can chit chat. And you can talk to me and say, hey, Stacia, show them the daisy earrings, show them this, show them that. I'm probably available to do a Zoom party. I'd have to double check my calendar before I say that, for Monday or Tuesday. Okay, so let me know. Otherwise, I can do a live in our Bling Boutique. on those days, most likely. And we can host a little something something on the DMs, on the messenger party, or even do something crazy on a text link. Okay? All right? It's totally possible. I am open to all sorts of suggestions to help you score $400 in free jewelry just for gathering up some friends and orders and all of the things. Okay? All right. But these daisy earrings are fantastic. And the $60 special that they have going on is just absolutely crazy. So let me run over that again, just in case you're like, what is that, Seisha? Put $60 of something in your cart. It could be 2 impression earrings in whatever color choice that you want. It could be a phoenix necklace. That just comes to mind. That's $60 on the nose. It could be adding the Sierra necklace for $76. It could be adding a Denali bracelet for 60 something. I think the 62, 64. Put that in your cart. Do you realize you could divide this up into separate gifts if you needed gifts for anything? And then what's going to happen once you add something like this to your cart, you're going to get the bonus buy spot open up in the top corner. It says click here to redeem your bonus buy. Then you click that. It's going to send you back to shop. And then you can add your Cascade bracelet necklace for only $35. Or you can grab that impression bracelet that you've been wanting for only $35. Okay? Yeah. And while you're there, toss in your style drop of the tuxedo because you don't want to miss on that. Everybody wears black and silver. Everybody wears black and white, right? So snag that before she's gone too. Okay? Or snag the impression bracelet in mint to go right with your go right along with your Carefree bracelet. Have you done this stack yet? Do you realize the beautifulness in this? Oh, have I showed you this combo before? I swear to goodness I've showed you guys this combo before. But that mint impression bracelet looks fantastic with the Carefree set. Absolutely fantastic. And if you want a little bit brighter something, you could add your, instead of mint, you could do turquoise. Adding your turquoise in there. Okay? So you got options. You have options, my friends. The biggest thing is that things are not going to last. Things that are on summer sale, I don't know if they're going to last. I don't know if they're going to continue on. I have no idea about that. What I do say is that anytime I see them putting something on special or changing something up, I think I better grab that now. Otherwise, I'm going to be super sad. All right. Last but not least, you guys, for this Friday, I have to mention, and I forgot to put the link in the description, but if you click on my link tree, the link is there. This is the last day is tomorrow to grab your Sparkle Box subscription, okay? So if you're interested in our Solera Sparkle Box, oh, that's the back of the earrings, but you can wear them backwards. You can wear them forwards. You can remove the rose quartz pendant and have a hoop, a really cool, like, rectangular style hoop, because that bottom piece comes off. So subscribe to our Sparkle Box, Solera Sparkle Box. If you subscribe and you choose premium for $39, you're going to get both of these. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to toss in the Viola bracelet in your cart for free. And it's going to arrive with your Solera Sparkle Box. Yeah, a free bracelet. All right. Now, if you're already a Sparkle Box subscriber, you have a link in your email to redeem this for $40 just for being a Sparkle Box subscriber. I personally am in love with all of our bracelets that come in this beautiful pear shape. I love the impression bracelets, don't get me wrong, but there is just something to be said when they change up the shape to this beautiful pear. So this is your free gift our way of saying thank you for subscribing to our May Sparkle Box, because May ends tomorrow. Okay, the 31st of May is tomorrow. Can't believe that. That's my daddy's birthday. I should go shoot a bucket of golf balls in honor for him. And make sure I hit some water because that's what he would do. But subscribe to our Sparkle Box, become a premium Sparkle Box subscriber, and you're going to get both of these items plus this. If you have canceled before, you've been a Sparkle Box subscriber in the past, you've canceled, but you want to resubscribe, you can resubscribe. You won't get this for free, but you'll be able to purchase this for $40 in your Sparkle Box back office. Okay, so that is the skinny for our Sparkle Box end of our actual month of May. And last but not least, if you have a May birthday, you should be posting it in my birthday post in the Bling Boutique that's pinned to the top. And you are entitled to any item at half off of our regular line items if you have a May birthday. All right? I try to do that every single month, but you have to tell me if you want something. Okay? All right, friends. That's it. That's the live for today. I think I hit on everything. Who wants 400 and free? 400 and free. I want a gift. Multiple people. $400 in free jewelry. Is that going to be you? Holler at me and let me know as soon as possible so we can get you hooked up. All right? Okay, friends, that's it. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a safe weekend. Hug your loved ones. Spend some quality time with your significant others and all of the things. And I'll catch you right back here on Monday. But send me a DM if anything I talked about interests you. All right, see you later.